Alright, welcome back everyone to round 3. Like I said, I'm not really sure about, obviously in hindsight, I probably could have played round 2, game 3 a little better. Um, I guess possibly just holding my guy back, my Basilica Screecher with the Holy Mantle, holding him back and just removing a guy every turn until I stabilize the board may have been better. Go ahead and let me know in the comments if you think that was just a terrible, terrible play, or whether just think I would have lost anyway. Feel free to let me know. I'm an adult; I can take it. My plan, just so you know, if anyone's interested in watching any more of these videos, my plan to record these videos is to not selectively pick, I opened some bomb rare, I'm going to show this video. Like, I just plan on planning to recording the video as it happens, and doing it in one take. I'm not going to go back over and talk about it, change what I say or anything like that. My plan is just to do it, show you my drafting as I would do it. I would be happy to learn and get better, so please feel free to give me your opinions and thoughts on matters. But let's go into game 3. So my deck is slow, and this is a 5-mana hand, which I don't love, but I do have a 2-drop, which is a good one. My 5-drop is not amazing. It's not really what you want to be doing on turn 5 all the time, but I'm going to go ahead and hold this hand, keep it anyway. See what happens here. I like turn 2 Screecher. If it wasn't for the Screecher, if there's another 4 or 5-drop here, I would almost have to ship it. And maybe shipping is the right decision anyway, especially if you're going to keep drawing lands when your hand's full of them. But I don't know. I don't like mulliganing. Not that anyone really does, but I have all my lands. I have my mountain in case I need it. Ugh, Burning Tree. This card is sick. Maybe I should ship it and hope to be a little more aggressive. But my deck isn't very aggressive anyway. Ugh. Well, that turned out pretty poorly for Team Us. But Druid Assault Griffin made him use a pit fight. I mean, I like the Basilica Screecher, but if he's gonna pit fight something, taking out my little guy is fine. Obviously, if he tries to take out my other guy, they kill each other. So at least it's a trade. But we'll see how this goes. For those of you, if anyone's watching this who normally likes to watch 8-4s, when I watch my Magic draft videos, I too like watching people draft 8-4, so I completely understand that. Like I said, toward the beginning, maybe in the very beginning, this is my very first recording of a Magic draft, or me playing, really is the first recording of me playing any game that I've ever done with commentary or anything like that. So I figured that a Swiss draft would let me get a little more practice in, give, if anyone's watching, a little bit more of a introduction into me and what I plan on doing with these videos. If anybody watches them, maybe even if they don't, I'm actually kind of having fun talking. It makes me feel less crazy than when I talk to myself, so that's good. What's not good is the Croconura. That pretty much ruins my plans here with the Assault Griffin. As soon as he plays one more guy, my Assault Griffin's gonna be much jankier. So let's go ahead and drop him anyway, because we don't really have any other plans. But hold on just a sec. Alright, we're back. Had to pause there. Don't know if you could hear my dog squeaking toys, but I have dogs, and now they're mad at me because I took their squeak toy away. But anyways, I will give it back to them after I'm done trying to talk and lose a Magic. I mean, even here, if I wanted to trade, I really can't because of all the tricks that are in Gruul. mean, maybe it's better just to trade anyway, but... Anyway, if you can hear my dogs playing in the background, I apologize for that. But, you know, dogs, what are you going to do? So here... Here, I can play a Confessor, which admittedly is not amazing. I mean, I can block a Croconura, or this guy, I guess, is fine. I can pay 4 life and look at his hand, which is fine. I mean, he's stuck on lands a little bit. Regardless, you know, I mean, I can play a Gift of Orzhova on this guy, and then he trades. So that doesn't do me any good at all. And in fact, this looks like it's going to be a pretty poor matchup for Team Us with our not super strong flyers. I mean, I guess I'm just going to play this out for a blocker, and I am going to pay the 4 life. It's kind of a lot. But let's see what he's got going there, and okay, so that's a lot of bad stuff. So the Miming Slime is going to be at least a 3/3. The Ivy Lane is slow enough that maybe I let him keep it. The Primordial, I think I'm going to let him keep, because it's 7 mana, he's stuck on 3. I mean, he needs to get 4 mana to get there. I think I'm going to pitch the Slaughterhorn, since it's the only card he can actually play, and it's a 3/2, and the Blood Rush is good. I mean, it's between that and the Denizen. The Denizen's real good. Plus, he can, as soon as he puts it out, it's a tough call. Let me know what you think later, if you want, regarding this particular choice. I mean, the Slaughterhorn with the discard is pretty powerful. I mean, he just wipes anything I can play, so I guess that's what I'm going to do, is get rid of the Slaughterhorn. The Ivy Lane, he needs to draw a... he needs to draw a land for, which, I mean, he's going to do eventually. But it in itself probably isn't going to cost me a game early on. I do have a ton of removal. Some of it requires attacking, which would mean the, you know, the Slaughterhorn. If I had a Smite in my hand, I would pitch the Ivy Lane Denizen probably, because it's just, you know, I think it would be better, but I don't have a Smite, so, you know, things are not looking good right now. I can't double block here. I can trade here, which I very well might do. In fact, I think I kind of have to do that, because even a Gift of Orzhova on this doesn't do me a whole lot of good, really. Things just look bad at this game. This game is not going to go well for us. We'll just block there. And, I mean, I could take 3, I guess. Alright, I'm just going to take 3 from the flyer and 3 on the ground and see what I draw. I mean, if I draw a Smite, keeping my flying guy, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I can block Smite anybody, but things not looking great. Not looking great at all. Alright, so I can play Basilica Guards, which lets me block a little bit. I can extort it to gain a life, or I could put a Gift of Orzhova on something. Let's see. Alright, either way, I'm definitely playing the Basilica Guard, so let's just go ahead and do that. And I think... Yeah, I think I gotta put the Gift of Orzhova onto the Basilica Guards, making him 2/5 flying. Then I could block here if he attacks. I can block here. I can block anybody. I think that's what I have to do, and I don't really want to do that, but this toughness. Whereas, I mean, 4-3 flying, gain 4, that's good, but he just hangs back and trades, or, you know, that's not going to do it for me. So I think this is what I have to do. And any removal is going to wreck my day, but frankly, we're in pretty terrible position. So at this point, I guess I even have to hold this guy back, because I'm at 6. I have to block everybody, really. But he doesn't really get... I mean, he gets some profitable trades for sure. Like, he swings with the Croconura. Like, I can't really do much about the Croconura other than chump block. I mean, he can swing with this guy and I can trade. Or not trade, but I can block here, or I can trade here. So, I mean, at this point, I'm going to lose to a guy who's stuck on 3 mana. But, you know, knew it was risky when I kept all the lands, and just did not develop quickly enough for us this particular game. So maybe, in hindsight, shipping that would have been... I mean, I guess looking like we're going to lose, it couldn't have been worse to ship it, since losing is losing. I don't really care about really, like, oh, it was... I mean, close games are fun and all, but, you know... Knowing what I know now, I'd rather ship it and have a shot at winning, of course, even if I just totally mold into a 4-land, you know, whatever. Anyways, so things are not great, but we're going to go ahead and block here, block here and trade, and just take 3. I mean, that's really all we can do. We gain 2, so that's something. And a Holy Mantle. I mean, again, if I find a way to not get my creatures removed, 3/5 protection from creatures, 2/5... I mean, if this guy had... well, he's a defender, so it doesn't really matter. But, I mean, I guess that's got to be the plan, because what the hell else am I going to do? I mean, I could put it on this guy and just put all my eggs in the Basilica Guard's basket, but, I mean, normally that's a pretty bad idea. But being that if something happens to either one of my guys, I'm just going to lose. You know, maybe putting it on one guy, making him 4/7. I mean, I still can't kill this guy, so I'm still going to take 3 from there. So I guess, actually, the Holy Mantle on this guy is just the right way to go. And I'm going to go ahead and double extort that. Let's gain some life, shall we? Again, any pit fight... Well, I guess pit fight doesn't really do it, but any kind of removal, any of those Trader's Instincts, just makes me lose. Really lots and lots of things make me lose here. But, you know, you just kind of play to try to win. I know that one of his 2 cards in his hand's a Molten Primordial. I guess I probably should have typed it over here. Don't remember what the other one actually was, but... Good news is, without any removal, his attacks have gotten much, much worse. Like, if I can keep these guys alive and not bounced for a little while, I have a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Not a very good one. But we did buy us a turn. And that's good. That's not a bad draw either. I mean, I can double extort it. I can, you know, developing my board would be nice. I'm sure he feels the same way. Again, like I said, you know, Ivy Lane Denizen should not be going late in packs. It is a 4 mana 2/3. But you can see, he's already putting +1/+1s on everything. He's going to put it on this guy probably, or this guy, first striker, flyer. So, you know, a couple more of those, and he's just his team's going to be just a beat stick. And frankly, I can't barely really live another turn anyway. So, I mean, luckily I can. Alright, sorry again for the recording software issue. What you missed was me passing, him playing a Disciple of the Old Ways, putting the Ivy Lane Denizen +1/+1 on the Drakewing Krasis, making him a 5/3, him swinging with just the Drakewing Krasis into me, blocking with the Basilica Guards, then smiting, double extorting, and then me drawing a Plains. So that's what you missed. Again, I apologize. I know that must be frustrating if you're actually trying to watch this video, that you miss a couple turns, and I will figure out what's going on with that recording software, why it keeps stopping on me, before I record another one. Okay, well, we're drawing our removal, which is good. I'm going to go ahead and hold the Grizzly Spectacle. And see what happens. All right, so there's basically what's going to cause us the game. So I mean, I said we have to draw out. We have to not. He has to not hit removal. And I mean, you can only expect someone to not hit removal for so long. So 7 turns in, he hits a ground assault. Still not swinging, apparently. So I guess we'll just go ahead and extort here. And yeah, wait and see what he tries to do. I mean, we can't cast a Grizzly Spectacle anyway, since we're playing about 1,000,000 swamps. Well, 8 of them, and we have 1 of them. So that's not good. In fact, I guess he's just not going to swing. Maybe he's going to try to time me out, which means I got to play a little quicker. Again, that's not what we're trying to draw. I mean, I guess he figures he has no real profitable attacks. I mean, he's got so many guys. Alright, so there's the threatened guy. So, I mean, we knew when we let him keep this 19 turns ago that it would eventually hit the board. And it did. So, I mean, that's probably going to just about do it. I assume I'm just going to flat out die this turn. Right? I mean, I block a 5/5, and I take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 16. That's a lot. I mean, yeah. So that's gonna do it. Then I can really do there. I mean, I guess Angelic Skirmisher is never going to be drawn by me. So, what are you going to do? That's, it's one thing you have to realize about drafts, is it's pretty sweet to have a bomb, open a bomb. And, I mean, Angelic Skirmisher isn't necessarily like a bomb, but it's pretty good. So, I mean, it's one thing you have to recognize, is that when you're playing and you're drafting, and you open a bomb, like, that is a good reason. All things considered, you want to play those colors if possible. And I actually feel like my deck, I mean, clearly it's a little weak in the black. The Orzhov's okay. White isn't amazing. I mean, I have a few flyers. I have a couple okay auras, and I have this guy. I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible. So I don't feel like I forced white because of this guy. I mean, I felt like there were some decent cards, like the Kingpin's Pets, High Priest. I mean, I have some decent stuff in here. I think clearly it looks like I might go 1 and 2, which is not really what I was trying to do for my first draft.